Boaz, let's talk a little bit about the prenuptial agreement. Is it necessary in Israel?
Yes, well, a prenuptial agreement usually is an agreement which is done before the marriage. Usually it is needed when one of the spouses comes to a marriage with much more assets than the other spouse. For instance, in the case where it's a second marriage. This could also be when both spouses come with assets from the previous relationship. For instance, if into the marriage the husband comes with a house, with a company, with shares in certain places, or the wife comes with a house, or both of them come, and so on. In many cases, they see it essential to protect the assets brought to the marriage. Now, basically, if one wants to protect the assets that he or she brought to the marriage, it's important to do a prenuptial agreement. There, we specify that the husband / the wife will have no claim on the property brought into the marriage. Now, it's very important in cases where we come with assets to have a prenuptial agreement, because without the prenuptial agreement, according to the law in Israel, which is called Chok Yachasei Mamon, the law of sharing of assets, all assets accumulated during the marriage are shared and equal. But not only that, according to the law and the legal system here in Israel, also assets which came into the marriage by one of the spouses, for instance, let's say a house, if say the wife or the husband came into the marriage with a house from his previous wife, and now he gets married, and him and his new wife live together in this asset. Will this house be shared? Well, the interesting thing is a decision from a few years ago is without a prenuptial agreement, it very well may be. That means even if the wife did not put any money into the house, very many times it could be shared. It's enough that they live together for a serious amount of time, that she contributed in some kind of way to this asset, and that will be enough for her to claim a share in the house in many cases. Not all the time, but in many. That's why in Israel it's essential to do a prenuptial agreement when you come to the marriage with assets, because without this agreement, you are in serious danger that also these assets which you brought with you to the marriage will be severed between you and the wife if, God forbid, the marriage doesn't work out. Now, I don't always advise people to do a prenuptial agreement. I think it's important when people come to the marriage with assets, or one spouse comes. But what happens if a man and a woman are getting married and they come with nothing? Like many people are getting married at the age of 26, 27. They've got nothing, maybe a little bit of savings. Or sometimes not even that. And they are intending to build their life together with nothing to start. Would I advise them to do the prenuptial agreement? Many people ask me that. My personal answer is no. When you don't come to the marriage with assets, I do not see a place to do a prenuptial agreement, because you can, because here there is no assets to protect, and what will be accumulated during the marriage will be shared between the couple. Because of the law here in Israel, that that everything accumulated during the marriage is half-half, there's no need to make any agreement, because that is the basic law in Israel now. The only place where, and I think that if an agreement is made, it might cause unnecessary friction between this young couple who want to build a life together. What for? It's not needed. The only case where it's needed is when they come, the wife or the husband or both come to the marriage with assets and they want to protect these assets. Then it's even essential that we should consider each time whether the prenuptial agreement is
very good to take some advice before going